party, sangre latina es puro party. Puro party. Puro party. Puro party. Sangre. Puro party. Puro party.
What's up, everybody? It's DJ Mondo LoKo from Tejano Alive. Keeping it connected on your Thursday night. That's right, Thursday night we got like a special guest. Gonna be shining in today. Special guest. That's gonna be Daniel Sanchez from Grupo Pecado. It's gonna be cool, man. But let me get some shares in first, and we'll get right to you, man. Right? Yeah. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Somos latinas y puro party, sangre latina es puro party. Puro, 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 puro party. Es original, sin igual y te juro, este ritmo es para ti y es puro. Te enseñaremos ahora sí, porque somos latinas y puro party. Sangre latina es puro party. Puro party. Puro party. Puro party. Puro party.
That is right, guys. Your DJ Mondo LoKo from Radio. Keeping it connected. What's up, Gary? What's up? What up, people in Pablo? What's cracking out there? That's right. We're here on our Thursday night. We got a special guest tonight coming in tonight, shining in tonight.
You know that
It's gonna be Daniel Sanchez from Grupo Pecado. If you guys don't know who he is, then here we go. Grupo Pecado. Oh yeah, that's right. Grupo Pecado chiming in tonight. So if you guys have any questions, say hey. I'm ready for some questions. I'm gonna ask some questions here. So let's check it out. Hey, what's going on? Súbele.
Le digo al hermano que
¿Más?
no ves, hay mucho trabajo, te explicaré. Tengo que cambiar una batería, ponerle plugs nuevos a la vecina y tuve que cambiarle un rayador, hacerle un overhaul al carburador. Y también vino Benny con dos amigas y me pidió cambiarle una bombilla del lado del pasajero que se fundió y solo por un peso me lo pagó. Y me la paso todo el día mecanizando en mi taller. Por lo desgastado las manos sucias, muchas horas que trabajé. Viene mi muchacha y me dice a mí, vente mi gordito, quiero salir. Le digo amorcito que tú no ves, hay mucho trabajo, te explicaré. Tengo que liar unos pistones, darle las cabezas a un motones. Y no dos Ramón con su acordeón, mire que le chequeara su transmisión. Y le cambié los frenos a doña Juana, que vino con su coche por la mañana. Y vino una güerita de Nueva York, que le venía fallando el distribuidor. Y me la paso todo el día mecanizando en mi taller. Por lo desgastar las manos sucias, por muchas horas que trabajé.
That is right, guys. We're gonna have Grupo Pecado, Mr. Daniel Sanchez calling in. Hopefully, Facebook Live, probably, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, but if you know, he'll be calling in.
Todo el día mecanizando en mi taller.
Carlos P. Garcia in the house.
Desgastar las manos sucias, por muchas horas que trabajé.
That is right, guys. We're gonna have Mr. Daniel Sanchez calling in a little bit, man. If you don't know Grupo Pecado, oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know where you guys are at. I don't know where you guys been. Grupo Pecado, Mr. Daniel Sanchez. That is probably his, I think his debut song that you guys might have known. He is awesome. This guy is bad. I'm telling you right now. And here's a called Como un Perro, Como un Dog. Woof, woof. Sorry, little puss. I have a cat. But yeah, that's called Como un Perro right here on his first CD. I'm not sure how many CDs he has, but we're going to play it right here, right now. And we're going to wait for him to jump on live. Mr. Daniel Sanchez, ¿dónde estás? I don't know where you're at. This is called Como un Perro. What's up, Jose, my top fan? Was cracking. And he did have a brand new one, and I'll play that brand new one right after this. Como un perro. Actually, Mr. Daniel Sanchez is almost ready, so let me just play you the brand new one that came out. That way you guys know who he is, and then we're gonna see if we can make him jump on live. This is the Bad Jam, De Emore, brand new one. One awesome song, man. Daniel Sanchez, Grupo Pecado. Check it out. The bad. Listen to it, man. Listen.
Fue suficiente que te di las palabras de mi amor.
This guy's talented, man. This guy is talented. He's bad.
De otra forma diferente hay que tratar de ganar tu corazón. Te enamoraré con tan solo un beso que te doy. Un romántico ladrón robando tu corazón. Te enamoraré como yo me enamoré. Con certeza yo te haré la mujer que yo soñé. Dame de tu amor. Dame de tu amor. Dame de tu amor. Dame de tu amor. Dame solo una oportunidad de liberar esta ansiedad para demostrar felicidad que no te arrepentirás. Te enamoraré con tan solo un beso que te doy. Un romántico ladrón robando tu corazón. Te enamoraré como yo me enamoré. Con certeza yo te haré la mujer que yo soñé. Te enamoraré con tan solo un beso que te doy. Un romántico ladrón robando tu corazón. Te enamoraré como yo me
Pecado, Mr. Daniel Sanchez. Check it out, we're going to get him on right here on Facebook Live. If not, we're going to keep him off. But let's check it out so we can jump on here. This is a bad jam. That's it's like that's a bad jam. Let me see if we can get him on here, Mr. Daniel Sanchez. So I know you're listening because you said you're listening. What's up, Terry Rodriguez? What's up, Victor and Rose? Where are you at? Okay, Mr. Daniel. Okay, Mr. Daniel. The little there. Oh wait, is that you? Oh my gosh. No, not Terry. Terry, no, you. We're waiting for Daniel. Okay, Daniel. On the bottom, you might have to go like the page primero. On the bottom, there's a little guy right there. There's a little guy that you have to push, and it says to go on the camera. But let me play one more song of you, and see if we can get you on here. That's right. We're waiting for Mr. Daniel Sanchez to jump on here because man, it's gonna be a cool interview. Where is his page? Is this it? That's not it. What's going on here? Here, let me just play you. Okay, let me just play you that video by request. This is by request. That's right, guys. So we're trying to get Mr. Daniel Sanchez. Daniel, you might have to go like the page first. I'm not sure. I did like the page, and oh, I don't see the little man. Oh, we don't see the little man.
Pecado.
Where is he? Let me see.
Tener tu amor es tan hermoso. Sentir tu piel, tocar mi piel. Me transporta a otra vida. Es tan linda y tan divina. Es perfecta junto a ti. Esta vida es tan difícil.
Okay, you know
Cada
what?
día es una batalla. Tener tu amor me da valor para enfrentar el mundo cruel. Contigo todo es mejor. Eres tú mi joya, mi tesoro. Eres tú. Yo te doy mi vida.
And we're gonna have him call in.
Solo por un beso de ti, mi amor. Y al mismo tiempo podrá lograr que yo deje de amarte. Solo te amo más y más. Te necesito junto a mí. Y al mismo tiempo podrá lograr que yo deje de
Hello, wait. Hello, can you hear us?
Yeah, this is Daniel.
Everybody in Facebook land, can you hear? Wait, who's this?
This is Daniel with Grupo Pecado.
I see you guys. I told you. Can you guys hear him in Facebook land? Can you give me a yes or no plus wow or or put monster on there, put donut, and that way I know you can hear Daniel. I see thumbs. Another great job by La Fibre. Thank you. Can you guys hear Daniel out there? Yes. Rose Gonzalez said yes. Thank you. Okay, so they can hear Daniel out. They can hear you, man. They can hear you. So it's kind of a bummer because we were trying to get you Facebook Live. That would have been super cool. I don't know.
That's because I got a team of technical guys here, and they still can't figure it out.
That's weird. I don't know because last night we just had Santiago Garza on and it was working fine. But I don't know. I wonder if it's just a phone or something. That's crazy. Okay, so we played 2 of your songs, 3 of your songs. We played El Mecánico. We played your brand new one, Te Mudé, and we played
The ballad.
what was the other one? We played another. I can't remember which one it is. Yes. Okay, so they can hear you. Okay, so Mr. Daniel Sanchez. So where have you been? You've been gone for a while in the music industry in the
Well, yeah.
music world.
Yeah, we kind of, the thing is that we're supposed to start on an album, and we signed up with the label called That World, but
Oh, yes.
it didn't work out, and so we decided to go indie and do our own thing, and that's pretty much what we've been doing. But because of COVID and everything, we decided to
Yeah.
pause everything. But we're about to make our comeback. We're doing our first performance in about a year and a half. We're doing it at this next Saturday at the award show in San Antonio. The third annual Tejano Music Awards. I mean the third annual Alpha Awards.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna be there Are you gonna be there Friday night?
We're gonna make an appearance just as shake hands and say hi to the people and stuff like that, and be out there with Jesse Torres because he's the one that's running it. So we'll be out there on Friday.
The old man. Yeah. Well, you know what, Daniel? I would actually. I'm not supposed to let you guys know, but I will see you out there because I have a hot date that night.
Is she listening? Is she listening or what?
She should be jumping in because I know she's finishing up her album, her music, but she should be dropping in pretty soon. So
Yeah.
She's trying to push it out before, in August. But I'll probably see you out there next weekend on the 28th. So everybody in Facebook land, don't say nothing. But that's cool.
So you'll be out there, huh? Kevin, all of them will be out there.
Yes. She's gonna. I can't go without her. Me pega. She's gonna. She'll spank me. No, hombre. She'll spank me. I know better. I know better.
No, but we're pretty excited because this is we're doing some new music, and we're filming the video for this Enamoraré. Yeah. So the video should be dropping by the end of next month.
Ooh.
So we're working on a bunch of stuff, and we're just gonna start trying to hit the road. You know what I mean? So everything's going good. Con el favor de Dios, todo pasa bien.
That is cool. Oh my gosh, that's super cool. Yeah. I mean, I love. I love videos. Like every time you have a video, even mechanical, I try to play it all the time. But yeah, that's super cool. I will see you out there. You know what? And I was telling Chevy too. I don't know if you remember. I seen you at the Texas Nugget out there in Corpus when you played. I think it was like 4 years ago. And Rose too. You know me, Rose too. I seen you out there for the benefit dance out there. And I think.
Oh, with Rose? Yes, with Rose Gonzalez. Yes.
Yeah. That was like about 4 years ago.
Yeah, it was about 4 years ago. Yeah, we were just getting started that time.
Yeah, and it's funny because I saw you, and I'm like, they look so familiar. I think I've heard of them. And then like a week or two passed, then boom, your music video came out, or it was publicized, and I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my god, and I felt so stupid after, like, oh my gosh, I knew. Man, but no, because I was, who was I with? Oh, I was with Jesse Marie, and we were just like listening to you, and we're like, holy moly, this guy is bad.
I appreciate that.
The thing that caught my eye.
No, but I mean now, when you hear it next week, we've got it down a lot better. So hopefully you all enjoy the new music. Everything's original. So hopefully you guys will like it. And it's gonna be an awesome show. I know Jesse Torres has been pushing it and this and that. So I have a feeling it's gonna be. I'm also presenting an award with with our percussionist me, and we'll be presenting an award for the top drummer of the year.
Ooh, that's
Also,
cool.
yeah, it's going to be an exciting. I'm also part of the 10 accordionists that are going to be up there. I threw my name in there. I said, what the hell? I'm going to do it anyway. So yeah, so it's going to be a great night. We'll be there on Friday also, just to make an appearance at the Desperado. And yeah, so we'll see y'all there, and then we'll see y'all there on Saturday. It'll be a great event.
Oh yeah, no, I already hear a lot of names are gonna be out there. So I'm like, okay, that's gonna be cool.
I got my bajo player Deathmix here, and he wanted to say a shout out real quick.
What? That guy's bad.
Yeah, he's right. Hey, ¿qué pasó, Mondo LoKo? Keeping Tejano Alive. What's up?
What's up, man? Shoot.
You're doing an awesome job, bro.
Jeez, you staying hydrated with the beers out there?
hey, yeah, I already finished it. I need to go make a beer run real quick.
Oh my god, dude, you and Daniel together, you guys are killer. Holy moly, you guys are something. I swear, like I can't even explain it. Like you guys out there, Facebook land. If you ever hear these guys, they will trip you out. It's so crazy. Like I can't even explain that. You guys are just like mad talented, but like in another, I don't know how to explain, like in another way.
Hey, ¿sabes qué? We're like Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yes, I mean, I kid you not.
No, we're more like Ren and Stimpy. Beavis and Butthead. There you go. No, but yeah, we're gonna have a really good show this week. And we're so excited. We want to invite all your listeners that are in the San Antonio area. You know, get your tickets now. I spoke to Jesse yesterday. They still have some VIP tables. They still have some tickets available. So, I mean, yeah, we're going to throw an awesome show. There's going to be all sorts of bands. So, I mean, just make it on out there. I mean, it's going to be badass.
Oh, yeah.
We're Grupo Pecado for a reason, brother.
Okay, let's get down to a little bit of business now. Okay, so your album, you're saying your album is going to be a lot of all original music, you said, right?
Oh yeah, our album is going to be all original. Wow. We just released a single. We're gonna release the video before we release any more music.
Oh yeah.
But there is going to be some of the music that's going to be in the new album. We are going to perform it there at the awards, so it's going to be a treat.
So anybody who's out there at the awards could hear the songs before the album comes out.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. See, anybody that's going to go out there, you better get your phones out when Grupo Pecado is there. I don't know how many times I've caught that. Like when I was at events and festivals, I've heard, I would see like artists and musicians, and then I'll hear songs that I never heard before. I'm like, what is that? And then like 2 weeks later, they come out with their new song. I'm like, what the heck? It's like, it's so cool. It kind of trips me out.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be we're gonna sing a couple of the songs that are gonna come out on the new album. And we won't be releasing it till later on in the year, but we will be performing some of the music on Saturday.
Ooh, cool. So anybody out there, Facebook land, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in. I'll try to get to as many as I can if I get to see it. So yeah, feel free to drop in any questions you guys have out there. Okay, so who wrote your music? Are you the one writing your own music, and how did you? I mean, what gets you? What is your influences on writing your music, making the music? What is your push to that?
Well, I mean, it's just life experiences. You have heartaches, you have happiness and stuff like that, and sometimes they come out in words, and we just put it together in music. The song "Te Enamoraré," that one was written by, it was co-written by our percussionist Denise and myself. And the new album is going to have some original songs from Deathmix, the bajo player. As a matter of fact, next Saturday we'll be performing two of Deathmix's songs, and 2 songs from Denise and myself. So, but as far as inspiration, it's just this is what we love doing. And I I mean, it just we just put it together and we arranged it, and as a team, you know what I mean. So that's pretty much the way we do it.
Man, that's cool. Like so the album kind of has a little bit of everybody in there. Let's see. Michelle Gonzalez is asked, any tour dates here in Rio Grande Valley? Any tour dates in Rio Grande Valley?
Any tour dates in the Rio Grande?
Yeah.
I believe at the end of August we are. I believe it's the Ice House. Right? It's gonna be somewhere in the Ice. But we'll be posting it. I think it's somewhere in the Ice House. But we'll be posting it before about a month before we head out there. So yeah, we have some, but we do have some open dates also. But yeah, we are traveling, and I mean, hopefully we once California opens, we want to head out to California, go back to Washington, go to Nevada, back over there to Arizona where you're at. So I mean, we're just excited. You know, we're very excited. Our music, I mean, we're getting good response. So, and it's because of guys like me, you know, that are keeping all this alive, that giving us opportunity. And I mean, we want to thank you from the bottom of our heart, Mondo, that you do what you do, and other DJs do what they do, and there's no animosity between each other, between DJs. You know, y'all all work as friends and this and that, because that's all about. At the end, that's what it's all about. We just have to keep our music alive.
Yeah, you know, and you guys always been like one of my favorite groups. I think when I heard you guys live at the Texas Nugget, I was kind of blown away. I was like, who in the heck are these guys right here? And then especially, you know, we have Mr. Deathmix with the bandana, the hair. I'm like, what the heck? And then
See, Armando, you just earned yourself a shout out when we're up on stage.
and then you have the, I don't know if you still have it, but you have like chains for an accordion.
Yeah, that's my trademark right there. I have the chain strap for the accordion.
Like, I was really blown away. I was like, who in the world are these guys? And then when you guys started jamming out, I was like, whoa, these guys are bad. Like, you guys are bad. Like, you guys are bad. It's so crazy. It's like, holy moly, I don't even know, man. If you guys ever go out there to listen to, have a chance to listen to Grupo Pecado, I'm telling you, this, they will blow you away. They blew me away. I was like, just so shocked. Like, just, gosh, you can hear the skills. You can just hear the, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I wouldn't even know how to describe it. I really wouldn't know how to describe it. But it's cool. It's super cool. Michelle says,
Deathmix wants to play a little piece of the song, if it's okay with you.
all right, go for it.
Mi declaración te sirvió, no te fijas en mi amor. Te enamoraré, yo que te doy un romántico ladrón, robando tu corazón, la de tu amor. That's our new jam right there, so. I can't wait to you guys hear it next Saturday. Oilo. No, me quítale el bajo. Quítale el bajo.
Man, dude, I don't know, that song is cool. I like, if any of you musicians out there that knows music, it's like that song is just so, like your voice has range and ups and downs, and it kind of goes faster, and so it's cool. It's just a cool song, man. I love it.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that so much.
Rose Gonzalez says, let me see, I thought I saw it right there. Rose Gonzalez says, Grupo Pecado, Daniel Sanchez. Oh, hello, Grupo Pecado, Daniel Sanchez. There's Chevy. I could catch your show. Hi, Dan. Yes, he said he's going to actually play on the 28th, babe. Let me see.
No, the Vegas show, we're not going to do Vegas. We're looking at the New Year's Vegas that they're doing over there on New Year's.
Oh,
yeah, so that's what we're aiming at right now. So.
Ooh, that's cool.
And Rose Gonzalez, what happened to her? I used to see her all over town all the time, but I haven't seen her lately, so she probably don't even live in Corpus anymore.
Who?
Rose Gonzalez.
Oh, Rose. She's in Houston. She's doing.
Oh, she's in Houston now.
Where's Rose Gonzalez? Rose, where you been, girl? Eva Perez says, Pecado in the house, #1 fan. Eva Perez.
Eva Perez.
Chevy says, blessed to Daniel. Thank you for friendship. Much success to you. I fell in love with that song, Michelle Gonzalez. Yes, that song. I love that song. That is a cool song. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's so awesome. Let me see.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. So much.
Okay, so what kept you guys going in the music? What is it that just kept you? Because I think the last CD. When was it? Was it like 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
It was 2 years. It was we had just signed with Latin World, and we ended up releasing the album. But that's it. Pretty much stalled out. There was a dispute between the company and you know, and then the thing is that the owner of the company passed away, and the thing is, yeah, it all stalled out after that, and you know, it was we worked with them so good. I mean, we were family, so it hit us hard, and you know, a few months passed, and we're like, you know what, we gotta get back, and do our music, and that kind of do what he wanted us to do, because he always spoke highly of us, and so we just decided to, you know, take this on our back, and you know, hopefully with the help of you guys, you know, we push our music, and everything will be awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, and last night I had a Santiago Garza, because he's with Latin World Records, and he was saying the same thing, that, you know, that was a death happened, and everybody's just kind of bummed out. And then me and Chevy were like on the website, and man, he had like, man, that guy has a lot of good names on his. Like, wow, I was shocked. Like, holy moly! But
yeah,
that's kind of a bummer. Okay, so
yeah.
What can we expect in your new album?
It's original music. It's how can I say? Look, it's Grupo Pecado. Like our last album, I believe it's about 10 times better. We have we're working together as we're co-writing now. With before it was mainly like I write my own song, you write your own song. And now we're just co-writing. We're doing arrangement. We got better sound tech. We got better engineers, better mixers. So as far as our music, it's gonna sound a lot more professional, a lot better, and it's exciting. Mondo, it's very exciting for us.
Yeah, you know, like I was saying earlier, listening to you guys play, like, and I mean, if you guys are gonna do better than your last album, and listening to the More, I mean, I could just imagine it's gonna be so intricate and so like detailed, because like I could hear it when you guys play, and I could hear. Like in that the song that Deathmix just sang, I can hear like the high, the low, the stops, the go. Like it's like like,
we have a lot of chord progressions. We have I mean, that's what we like to do. We like to mix it up. You know, with different chords. We like to do different chords. We like to do different things. We like to play around with a lot of notes and stuff. So and a lot of what do you call it? Our verses. You know, we just. Like I said, we have Deathmix, myself, Denise, that are writing music. Yeah, like my cousin says, it's more melodic. The music's a lot more melodic.
So what? I guess what kind of music style would you say you are? Because it's kind of you guys play different. You guys play. I don't know. But what kind of music genre would you say you guys are in?
The genre that I would say we're in is more of the Tejano norteño. But we call ourselves heavy norteño. You know, like signals like signals like a norteño Tejano, also the norteño and stuff like that, and intocable, but along the lines of that, like a duelo and stuff like that. We're more norteño kind of Tejano though. You know, I mean, our roots is Tejano, and that's who we are. So that's what I would. If it came down to genre, it would be Tejano Norteño.
Huh. So what? Okay. So no, listening to your guys' style, I guess I want to ask is like, what music are you generally? What music have you been brought up with? Because I know it has to be like some sort of rock or some sort of like jazz or something else. Because you could hear it, some other genre incorporated into your music. It's because I don't know.
Yeah, we grew up. We grew up listening to all sorts of rock, from kind of like Mayer or Iron Maiden was awesome, you know. So we grew up with that kind of music, but we also listen to a lot of Ramon Ayala. So when you're down here, you listen to a lot of Ramon Ayala, Rubén Naranjo, I mean, conjunto bands like that. So we just incorporate, Daniel Sanchez. We incorporate a lot of our music, and so we just add some rock flavor to it, you know. And like we just do a lot of chords, a lot of progressions, very melodic. So it's just and that's what we want to do. Is you don't want to do everything original. We just want people to, when they hear us, they'll be like, "Oh wow, this is different," you know.
Yeah.
We've gone to a straight 100% conjunto venue, and we've rocked it out. We've even gone into a rock venue, and we played our music, and we've done good. So because I believe that wherever we go, we are who we are, and we play what we play.
Yeah.
So I just want people to be like, "Oh, this is different." If they don't like it, well, but it was different though, you know. We can walk away saying, "Well, it's something different," and that's pretty much what we're aiming at.
I think that's what I love about you guys. It's because you guys aren't afraid to go a little to the edge or do a little something different. I think for me, it's just like a little refreshing. It's like a splash in the face with water. You know, you're like, "Oh,
Right.
This is new. Oh, how do you do that? Oh, what in the world?" For me. That's what I like. It keeps it a little traditional, but it throws a little freshness in it.
Right. Cool.
So
I want to send a shout out to Jay Loma from I think he's from Washington, right? We have a surprise for the people in San Antonio next Friday. That's all I'm going to say. But I wanted to send a shout out to Jay Loma.
Cool. Okay, well, I don't know if he's on here, but surprise!
Hey, Deathmix wants to say something real quick. I'm going to give a shout out to all the beautiful women in Colombia, Brazil, France, Italy, Switzerland, but especially Mexico! Hey!
Jeez. Wow.
Ya no le vean.
That's crazy. So
Ya no le vean hasta ahora.
who's in your band right now? We can't see.
My band it's my brother Gabriel Deathmix. He goes by Deathmix. My other brother Craven. I have my drummer Inez Molina, and my percussionist Denise Michelle. So together we all make the band Grupo Pecado.
Pretty awesome. So I gotta know. I just gotta know this. Have you ever had an embarrassing moment when you're like on stage or something? Because I know, like, at least for a DJ, I know when I guess I had an embarrassing moment one time, and it was pretty embarrassing. But have you ever had like an embarrassing moment as an artist?
There was this one instance where a bass player, we couldn't get the bass to start. And so we're looking at it, and I mean the engineers were there. I think it was like 20 minutes had already passed on our set, and we still couldn't figure out why the bass didn't turn on. Well, he had his bass plugged up to the other bass. So he had one bass plugged up to the other bass instead of the amplifier. So that was pretty embarrassing. When the people found out, it was like, "Oh my god!" So yeah, that was pretty embarrassing.
Oh, shoot. That's horrible. Um, embarrassing moment one time. This is what happened one time. I know it's not my interview, but this is what happened one time. I was doing photography, and and I was wearing these pants that I normally don't wear, and I didn't know why I wasn't wearing it, and then I took it one time, and then well, I remember why I didn't take those pants is because the zipper kept falling down. So like, and the pants were black, and my underwears were like gray. And then everybody kept looking at me weird, and I was like, "Why is everybody looking at me weird? Like, what's going on?" So that was my embarrassing moment. I just that's
man, that is embarrassing. I mean, that's
one of many.
I can't imagine, man. Damn.
So
God.
So if you could if you had a chance to make your own stage, your own festival, your own event, how would you make that event or that dance or whatever? What would you put? What would you incorporate? What groups would you put in there? And why would you put it in there?
I'm not gonna mention groups because I don't want to upset anybody because I got a lot of friends out there. But what I would do is I would mix it up. I would put a conjunto band. Then I will put a cumbiero band, and then I will put a norteño band, and then I'll come back and do a conjunto band, and stuff like that. Just mix it up, and just a variety for everybody, all the genres of our Latin heritage, all in one festival.
That's cool. That is cool.
Yeah, we always started with a mariachi band.
Oh my gosh. So okay. So earlier you said that you're gonna do a video at next weekend. So is there any potential way to be in a cameo of a video? Be like, hey, what's up, guys?
We'll be filming some stuff on next Saturday, and we're gonna be adding some of that footage onto the video. So, if you're right there in front of the camera, Mondo, boom, there you go. Start the video.
I'm gonna do some, I'm gonna do some push-ups tonight, man. Let's go.
So push-ups. You gotta buy the building and get it. The whole man will have to.
So for those of you who are barely joining in, we have a Grupo Pecado. So I know the debut song is El Mecánico like a couple years ago, but just recently he came out with Te Enamoré. I can't even say it right. I'm not even.
Te Enamoré, yeah.
There you go. So if anybody has questions that they want to ask, feel free to ask. And I know we had a couple questions already. So if anybody has any questions out there, feel free to ask. So, Daniel, so I know at one point in time you were like, I guess, a new artist. You were, just classified like, this guy's new and eyes are on you. And I'm sure you had that's not Tejano, that's not conjunto, what is that? And that's not this.
Right.
So what's your take on it? How did you get through it? And like, what advice would you give people out there that because I'm sure everybody gets that. I'm positive everybody gets that. So what would you say to those?
The main thing is that you have to follow your dream. There's been many occasions that because other bands in the past have opened like rock wasn't always rock, so somebody opened it up. Like when Shagina came up with her type of music, when Impecable busted out and they changed Tejano the way the way they were going, and it's just so many examples to you just have to follow what you feel. You have to follow your heart. So all the bands that are out there, you don't necessarily have to, follow everybody in the same, the way they're going. If you feel like you want to change, not change. What I'm saying is, if you feel like you want to do a certain thing and just express yourself, it's like everybody who expresses themselves, like nowadays, it's so much easier for people to express themselves. Like they can wear whatever it is that they want to wear, and makeup. They can do their hair however they want to do it because that's who they are. So this is who we are. This is our music. Incorporated some rock into it. It's Daniel, the way we dress, the way we speak to everybody. I mean, this is who we are because we go out there being who we are. And I know we're not always going to be at everybody's, good side, but this is just who we are, and we're humble. We're humble as hell. We love everybody. We're easy to get along with, and but our main thing is that we just follow what we feel that we are. So we're not trying to be fake brothers. We are who we are. And the music comes straight from the heart and from the soul, and we need everybody to believe about this band, and we're pushing our way to something new and different. And Pecado is here to stay, and we're going to open up new ways for everybody.
That's cool. That is cool. Yeah, and you know what? And like I know, I always tell my team. This is what I tell my team. You guys, you stay local, and don't you ever change. You be local and stay local, and that's the way Tejano LoKo is ran. That's how our station is ran, man.
Yeah, we just have to be who we are, Mondo. That's who we are. Like you're who you are. So we're who we are. So every time we get up on stage, we show everybody how we do it, and every time we get up on stage, we do it, and then with everybody con ganas, y queremos que todos vayan con nosotros. Pecado.
Yeah.
Forever.
Heck yeah. So Rose Gonzalez says, what artist would you like to record with?
As far as like a collaboration?
Probably. And then Chevy wants to know, when are we going to collaborate on Rock Daniel Cumbia Daniel Brown? Question mark. Thumbs up. Weird face. Heart eyes.
Well, we're open to collaborate with anybody. It's just we're open minded. We are who we are. It's all about music. It's not about competition.
Yeah.
It's about just giving our music to the people. So, if Chevy were to do a collaboration with us, we would love to. We'd welcome anybody to do with us because we love everybody. I love Chevy's lyrics. I love her music. So just imagine her conjunto style with our craziness. Nombre, shut up.
What are you talking about? Chevy's crazy too. She's crazy too. She's making me look innocent. Man, that would be a cool collaboration. I think that would be an awesome collaboration.
There's others. There's others that have approached us, and we're like, what? Whenever. I know Dodi Nivel wants to do a collaboration with us. There's other artists. There's many artists that want to do it, and the one that I would want to do a collaboration with personally probably would be Thalia.
Oh yeah. She has good, her. I don't know.
My ex-wife. Well, all I want to do is Freddie Mercury.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's you. But we're open to collaborating with anybody because we just love music and we love musicians, and that's what it's all about. The love for music.
Man, I wish I was a musician or a singer or something. Like, I gotta start practicing. Shoot, I gotta start.
Yeah. It's wonderful. Sometimes if you're having a bad day, you just grab the guitar and all of a sudden, boom, you feel better.
Yeah. So if you collaborate with Thalia, you're gonna be like. I listen to Thalia still, man. That girl has bomb music. Her music is still popping. I'm like, whoa, that girl's still. That girl's bad.
Yeah.
Watchalo, Thalia, te sales Daniel. Yeah. Dream big. Oh man. So Where do you have merchandise and stuff? Because I know everybody needs merchandise. Duh. And I need to get. Are you gonna sell any? Oh, you know what? I think Rose even asked when you're gonna be in Houston. But I need to find. I need to get a shirt from you guys because I.
Yeah, we'll be taking some merchandise next Saturday, and absolutely we'll give you we'll give you one as a gift, of course. And yeah, we will have some merchandise next Saturday at the award show.
Or a poster because. Or even a poster because like every year I tear down my wall and then fanfare because I always go to fanfare, not this year obviously. I always go to fanfare and I re-put up my wall of artists, wall of artists every year. But obviously this year, yeah, I didn't do it because of the COVID, duh. So it didn't happen.
Right. So those stayed up for 2 years, huh?
Yeah. So the only poster I have up is obviously Chevy. Duh. So yeah, duh. But yo, it'll be cool. So Chevy's asking there, are you going to be at the dance Friday? Question.
Yeah, we'll be there on Friday. We'll make an appearance.
So he was saying, I think he's going to be one that's going to be playing, right? I think that's what you said.
No, we won't be playing on Friday. We'll be playing on Saturday, but not Friday. Friday we're just gonna make an appearance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Está bien. Okay, so
yeah, we will have our merchandise on Saturday.
Oh, okay. I don't know. We're gonna be there Saturday. I don't know. Okay. Awesome. There you go. Who's on? Any other questions? I thought I saw another one. When are you gonna play in Houston? Are you gonna
Houston?
Yeah, you have anything happening in Houston?
I don't have any dates in Houston right now. No dates at all for Houston. So if there's any clubs that want to bring us up there, we have some open dates. Just message us and then we'll be out there.
Cool. So who taught you guys how to play music? I mean, obviously, that should have been the first question. Where do you guys learn music from? Who taught you?
Well, our family is musicians. They started with our grandfather to our uncles who had Los Mondo Sanchez, and they were also brothers, and they passed the music on to us. And, so we grew up with music all the time. We grew up, as a kid, running around with the guitar, running around with a little accordion or something. So we've always had music in our life. So that's how we. The difference is that we ended up actually learning how to read and write music like actual music notes and stuff like that. Yeah. So, but yeah, we ended up doing all that stuff. We took classes and stuff like that, even in high school and some college years. So the music's just always has been in our life.
That's cool. That's super cool. I know how to read music because I used to play piano, and so I know how to read.
Oh, okay.
Not
cool.
that I'm great at it, but I know how to read music.
Right, that's awesome.
I know what I'm looking for, but that's pretty. I think I don't know. I feel like it's an important thing to know how to do is read music because I don't know what it is. I think you see things more in detail.
Well, yeah, reading music is it's more detailed. But you know what? There's nothing more beautiful to me is when you hear a song and you just pick up the guitar, just pick it up by ear. It's just there's something about that I love so much. And playing stuff by ear.
Yeah.
But reading music it's a life once you know how to read and write. Actually, you can make charts and stuff like that for other musicians. Whenever I want to. Write music or pitch it out to publishers or whatever. I can write the music, write the notes, and send them out and stuff like that. So it's.
So have you always played the accordion, or was there like another instrument you played before?
I started playing my first instrument. I started playing the piano.
Oh.
So. Yeah, from the piano, I picked up the guitar, I picked up, playing the bass and the bass guitar. And eventually I moved up to the accordion because, I always listened to accordions. Ramon Ayala, Rubén Vela, Flaco, all of them. So I ended up picking up the accordion. The thing is that I didn't really like. This is me though. I didn't really like the button accordion. So I was more into the piano accordion. So I was all like, man, I want to do what the button accordion does, but I want to do it on the piano accordion. So I worked on. It took me years, but eventually, I picked it up, and people were like, man, I thought you were playing a button accordion. It's piano accordion. And then when I got the strap, I'm all like, you know what? I'm going to do something different. That's when I started to I got the chains, and I use the chains as a strap.
So what's the difference between the accordions? Because I know there's a lot of differences. Because I see bands a lot that just have like 4 different accordions. And so what's the difference between the accordions?
Well, when it's a button accordion, they only have three chords to those accordions. So like some of them are in do, some of them are in re, some of them are in la. So they would need separate accordions to play different songs. As to where a chromatic accordion, a piano accordion, I have all the notes on one accordion. So so that's the difference. I mean, I know Michael has like 4 or 5 different accordions, but he has them because they're beautiful accordions. So he likes to switch them out. But it's basically on our piano accordions, it's basically the same notes that, like all the notes, all the chords that you can get on the piano accordion, you can get them on you would have to separate them on the button accordion.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why a lot of bands have 3, 4 different accordions because they're different. They're tonality, but they're different chords.
Oh. So is that your favorite accordion then?
The piano accordion, yeah. That's always been my favorite.
Did you name your accordion? I mean, I'm just wondering because I know I name my stuff. So do you do you have a name for your accordion? You have to. I think you would have to have a name for your accordion.
All I've ever called my accordion is baby. So if that's to make that, yeah, it's always been my baby. And, the accordion that I have, a lot of people don't know this, is that it was 1941. So I dress it up, but it's the same accordion that I've always had, and it was an accordion that was made in 1941. I even got the certificate for it and everything. So it's my favorite accordion. My favorite accordion, my baby.
Oh, it's my baby.
And like for instance, like my brother Deathmix, like he started playing in violin when he started.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So, I mean, he was 9 years old when he was playing the violin, and he became a good violinist. Wow. And he does the guitar, he does the bass guitar, and then he picked up the bop. And I mean that's what he stated about it. He does have like 4 or 5 different bopos because he likes to sing. So he learned on the bopo sexto, which is the 12th stringer, and he basically likes to use the 12th stringer, but he's kind of transitioning to the 10th stringer that everybody else is using now. They're a lot easier to sing, a lot easier to handle because they're thinner neck, stuff like that. So yeah, he's using the bajo quinto now, but most of his bajos are bajo sexto. But yeah, that's how he started. So I said music's been around on music our life like forever.
Wow. So what?
Like let me give you an example. If somebody were to get mad at us and wanted to slap us or wanted to start a fight with us, we'd be like, "Mejor te canto una canción." Because that's all we do is just music. My
Let's have a music off.
Yeah, let's have a music off because I don't want to get hurt.
Let's see who plays better. You know what? I seen this Facebook one time. This Facebook feed. I think it was like 2 little kids playing accordion, and they were like mad at each other. And then one kid was like, he just playing like these like polkas, and the other kid was playing another polka.
Oh wow!
They're just kind of going at it for a while. It was,
yeah, they're like in the little accordion off. Well, cool.
Yeah, and I was like, what? And then at the end it said something about like it had a what did it say? Music to fight your battles or something like that. It was so cool.
Yeah.
Because they were like 12 years old. And I'm like, whoa, these little kids are hitting at me now. It was so cool. I want to see if I can find that. I was tripping now. I was like,
if you do find it, send it to me. Send it to me.
Yeah, I really, yeah, I was like, I was freaked out. I mean, like, wow. So, okay, so there's a lot of young artists now, like Tristan Ramos and Christopher Ramirez and Christina Valdez. There's a lot of young artists that play accordion. Like, I mean, what do you think about these little guys and girls? Like, just
It's absolutely great. I love it because it keeps our music alive. It keeps our traditions alive. What Tristan Ramos is doing, what Christopher Ramirez is doing. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I met Christopher. The first time I met Christopher, he wanted to take a picture with us, and he's all like, his dad came up to me. He's all like, "Hey, he wants to take a picture with your accordion." I was all like, "Okay, but it has the chains on, right?" So and this was when he was fathered like 2-3 years ago. So he put on the accordion with the chains. He's all like, it was so heavy for him. Yeah, it was the chains are real heavy. They're real chains.
yeah.
So that's a very memorable moment that I have with Christopher Ramirez. But yeah, what they're doing, what Christina's doing, I mean, it's just amazing. And there's a lot of kids out there that are busting out too, and it's great. It's great for our industry. It's great for our music. I mean, for our heritage, you know, to keep it alive and keep it going.
Yeah, you know, and I trip out on them too, cause like, and I'm like, you know, these young kids are like, they're already all stars. These guys are like so talented. They freak me out.
It must be something in the water now. Yeah.
Like, whoa, and then Christopher's like out there dancing it up, like this little guy, he's like jumping circles. Like, it's crazy.
It's amazing. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. So okay, so what do you in the industry? I want to ask something a little hard. Yes, it's Grupo Pecado. We got Daniel Sanchez and Deathmix out there somewhere in the background. That's tuned in. So we got some people asking who's on the feed right now. So I was telling them you guys are. So what do you think? Okay, so in the industry, there's a lot of negativity and a lot of hate out there, like a lot of just stuff going on. I mean, what one thing you think could help the industry better? If for people out there who doesn't know how to contribute or help, you know, fight the good fight, what would be a good thing or a contribution to music out there that they could do?
Yeah, there is a lot of negativity. There is a lot of hatred and stuff, but I really don't know. I really don't know how to pinpoint it. But I know like the Tejano industry. I think they get upset because people keep saying that Tejano can be designed, and well, I mean, it's gonna upset the Tejano lovers because honestly, to me, it's not that. To me, it's just, you know, we just have to keep it going, keep it alive. I mean, I know this new Selena thing came out on Netflix, and I hear a lot of negative stuff about it. I hear a lot of positive stuff about it. I mean, because, you know, she doesn't look like her, something older, it's not her, you know. But at least they're playing her music, you know, worldwide, because Netflix is worldwide. So at least our music, our music's being heard everywhere. So in a sense, they still keep it alive. I don't know exactly how to pinpoint it as far as the haters and stuff like that, but I just, and as far as radio stations and stuff like that, just like in the country and the English, the way they do it is you know, you have your old school country where you say your Wade and Jennings and you say your that kind of stuff. You have your new kind of country, more of a country rock. Those are different stations and stuff. So I would just say that if you're just interested in playing Tejano music, then you listen to your station, you more to the point, you listen to your station and stuff like that. And like I said, I really don't know. I know there's, but you know what, Mondo, there's always going to be haters out there. No matter what, you know, they're always going to be there, and there's nothing we can do about it. But all we can say is, gracias a Dios, I'm alive. I'm putting my music, and the people that love it will love it. The people that hate it will hate it. And, y así no es la vida.
Yeah. It's funny because I always tell Chevy, I always tell him, like, you know what? If I don't have a hater out there, then I'm not making enough noise.
Right,
like,
right.
Where's all my people at? Because I got to start making more noise out there.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not that it's just more because, like, I feel like I got to do something to be more like, hey, I'm here. Hey, this is Mondo kind of thing. But I don't know.
Right. I mean, when we first started Mondo and we were doing norteño, and adding distortion to it. I mean, we got a lot of hate mail that was like, you're disrespecting the norteño, you're disrespecting this. I'm like, disrespecting what? Yeah, why y'all trying to change it? I'm all like, we're just doing our own. I mean, we can always turn it off. It doesn't necessarily have to be, So times change. I mean, yeah, times change. Everything changes, and it's called evolution. But yeah, I mean, so we've gotten mail before that y'all are this, y'all are that, and so I mean, but we got thick skin, So it is what it is. Just I remember when Jesse Turner was starting off here in corporate. The guy was getting a lot of hate too, and we would talk and stuff like that. Because at the time I was interested in doing rock cumbia, so I was doing rock cumbia and stuff like that. And he heard it, like, oh, that's cool, that's awesome, and but he was doing his stuff, and but they would also shit on him, and but eventually, a lot of people love Signal, a lot of people hate Signal. A lot of people they hate on us, but a lot of people like us too. So we just have to be who we are, and just just put your head up and just be proud of who you are. And I'm proud to be Tejano. I'm proud to have grown up with to me, the most amazing music ever. Yeah. When Emilio was busting out, and La Fiebre and Fama and all these bands were busting out, it was just amazing to me how beautiful. I mean, with Vaz and La Mafia, and I mean, I could just go on and on and on. Yeah. But with Evolution, like gave us the Deathmix, and with Evolution, we changed it ourselves. I mean, we don't have to. In other words, not listen to the naysayers. Just believe in who you are and what you do, and just move forward. Yeah. You love us, you hate us, you hate us, ni modo. But don't hit me. That's what I say.
All right. Well, I know it's getting late out there. It's about, what is it, 10, 11, 20 out there. No, it's late out there. So, anybody else have any last... We'll go until 5 a.m. So if anybody out there in Facebook Land have any other questions, feel free to ask them now or forever hold your peace. So Mr. Daniel and Deathmix out there, is there anything that you guys want to add before we get to the end of the show?
Anything that I want to ask?
Yeah, anything you want to add, like
I want to add or ask everybody in San Antonio, show up next Saturday so you can hear our music. Hey, Mondo, are you gonna be there? Yeah, you're gonna be there, right?
Facebook Land don't listen, but yes, me and Chevy are gonna be out there on the 28th on Friday night.
Okay.
We don't know about Saturday yet, but
okay.
But Friday night, yes.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll definitely see you on Friday then.
So
awesome.
I need a poster.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
But it's a secret, guys. Don't spread the word yet. It's a secret.
Hey, you already broadcasted it.
Oh man. Yeah.
No, man, but you know what? I had so much fun, Mondo. I love you, brother. I love what you do, and thank you so much for the love. I mean, we appreciate you. We appreciate everything you do. So, Thank you, man. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to come out and talk with your listeners for a while and to listen to our music and stuff like that. Yeah.
No problem. Like I said, like since day one, since you guys came out, I became a fan right off the bat. It was actually when I first saw you guys, I was like, whoa, you guys, like I don't know, you guys caught my eye, and I was like, wow, these guys, they jam out. These guys jam, and I just I just kept my eye on you guys, and I just I just love you guys' music, and you guys.
Man, I appreciate it.
You guys are always welcome to be on the show. Like I tell everybody, all the artists, even if you're not scheduled and you just want to like call in or go Facebook Live, feel free just to jump on, because I haven't. Sometimes just the other day, Isabel Marie jumped on like, hey Mondo, oh my God,
oh cool,
what are you calling me for? But yeah, just feel free to jump on anytime you like, anytime you like to jump on, just feel free, man. Tejano LoKo is your home too. Whether it's me or Linda or Smoke or any of our new people that we're getting, I'm not gonna name no names. We have 2 new ones, one from San Antonio, and hopefully the one from Monterrey. So,
okay, awesome.
Yeah, so anytime you like, feel free, man.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, man.
No problem. So, before we end, let me see. What song do you want me to play? I have your first CD here, and your release date. I can't even say it.
Te enamoraré. Yeah, go ahead and play that one again. I love that song.
Okay, cool. So, before we head out, go ahead and just announce your song.
Okay, this is Grupo Pecado. Te enamoraré. Thank you.
Yay. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. I guess I'll see you next weekend, man.
Yeah. Also, aquí está Deathmix real quick.
All right.
Thank you, Mondo LoKo.
Oh, man.
Solo quise que supieras tú que te quiero con pasión.
Yeah, anytime you like that.
No fue suficiente que te di las palabras de mi amor. De otra forma diferente hay que tratar de ganar tu corazón. Te enamoraré con tan solo un beso que te doy, un romántico ladrón robando tu corazón. Te enamoraré como yo me enamoré, con certeza yo te haré la mujer que yo soñé. Dame de tu amor, dame de tu amor, dame de tu amor, dame de tu amor.
Pecado, Mr. Daniel Sanchez and Deathmix out there. If you guys don't know who they are, now you do. I'm telling you right now, these guys are bad. But yes, I guess I had to let them know, babe. Yes, we'll see you out there on the 28th. So shh. I'm telling you, man, these guys are bad. Like they said, they have a new song or new album coming out, and all of it is original. And if it's anything like Te and More, then I'm sure it's gonna be a bad CD. I'm sure it's gonna be a bad jam, a good album. But anyways, let me see. Let me go to Facebook, and I'm gonna play probably the last song of the night because it's already past time. But I want to thank Mr. Daniel Sanchez out there, and yeah, the Cheesemate. Well. I want to thank Mr. Daniel Sanchez for calling in. Too bad we couldn't get on Facebook Live, but thank you for calling in. And Mr. Deathmix, I'm telling you right now, these guys are bad. These guys are bad. They are bad. All right, so Facebook and Facebook Land. No more chocolate. They just got my back. I love my chocolate donut. So we got Anita out there, Michelle Gonzalez. We got, I know Rose Gonzalez is out there. Who else is out there? Irene. Who else is out there? My babe, Chevy Love, Gwen, Ben Bussett, Sucia, Chocolate. Shh. Here we go. So here's the last song of the night before I head out. And thank you guys. Don't forget. In June next month on the Conjunto block, Los Cuquis. Don't forget that. We start our new segment for Strictly Conjunto. And yesterday we did Santiago Garza. Next month is going to be Ronnie from Los Cuquis. Thank you, Mr. Daniel Sanchez. Oh, he's still here. And don't forget to tune into a Peach and a Loco. Probably, I don't know if it's this Friday, Monday or not. But anyways, I want to give saludos to all my teammates out there, DJ Galinda and DJ Smoke. And my beautiful baby out there, Chevy, thanks. And Daniel Sanchez and Deathmix and Grupo Pecado. Here we go. Last song of the night is called, I hope you, ¿Pensás todo?
Aunque no puedo ocultar la traición de mi error, hay momentos que no aguanto tu falta.
That's right, guys. Your DJ Mondo from tejanolokomail radio. Keep it connected. Peace and out. Don't forget to stay local, everybody.
Al tocar tu cuerpo, cierran los ojos, luego te pones a llorar. Corazón lleno de miedo, no puedes confiar. Aún sigues amando.
I'm faithful.
A pesar de todo. Ocultando los momentos de plena traición cuando tú me llorabas. Arrepentido de mi error, de manera que no justifica mi engaño, y le pone aquel sentido de seguridad que yo a ti te ha robado. Destrozado el corazón y derrumbado tu valor. Solo queda de ti la sentencia de nunca confiar en nuestro amor. Perdóname, mujer, perdona, de un error que es inolvidable. A pesar de todos aquellos pretextos que yo a ti te daba, ocultando los momentos de plena traición cuando tú me llorabas. Arrepentido de mi error, de manera que no justifica mi engaño, ni le pone aquel sentido de seguridad que yo a ti te ha robado. Destrozado el corazón y derrumbado tu valor. Solo queda de ti la sentencia de nunca confiar en nuestro amor. Perdóname, mujer, perdona. Es un error que es inolvidable.
I'm out. Your DJ DJ Mondo LoKo, tejanoloko.com. Radio. Oh, wait.